Say hello to yourself. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense at the same time, if that makes sense. But why, Beato? Why? That's one of my theories down. My brain is devastated. Like, I don't understand. Just talk to Butler. I wonder if he doesn't mind. But we just talk about that. What if Lambda Delta is another personality of Shannon? Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Umineko Chiru, and this time we're going to check out the days of trial, whatever it means. Is it going to be about Beato waiting for Butler, or is it something else? I'm still like wondering why Butler would like forget about stuff like that, what happened in the previous episode. My only assumption is that there must like something happened to him that he forgot. Like, maybe it's like memory loss or something. Maybe, I don't know, something happened and he just like lost memory or something out of the like the situation. It's basically something like I did like a joke about, like joke theory about episode 4. Like, what if like Butler actually died like mentally in episode 4 and not physically? So like, you know, like maybe like during like collapse he just got hit by the stone into head or something, and like, yeah, I'm dead, Butler's dead, but he's at the same time alive because he died mentally, you know, something like that. But maybe that's why he also forgot stuff. Maybe he like lost memory of this. Maybe something happened. We don't know, but well, a lot of stuff can happen like outside, so who knows. Anyway, let's just go to the episode. I'm not going to like do any like long intro or anything, so let's just do it. I hope like I reduced volume on my microphone a bit, so I hope it's not going to be painful for ears and you can still like hear it like properly. And I hope that this microphone will not like cut my words when I start to speak. I'm still trying to like find a way of like what was like happening in the previous episodes when the audio was like freaking terrible. Okay. And Willard is together with Beato. And with Bern. Okay. Why we suddenly have Yasu, Beato with in current timeline with Bern and Willard? What the hell? Okay. Temporary name clear. Okay, when is this in the timeline? Okay, I'm confused. What is happening? Why you are suddenly here? Lancaster had given this person a fake form. It was a temporary form of the person acting the part of the Beatrice. A false appearance intended for those yet to reach the truth of Beatrice's identity. Yeah, pretty much, Leon. Say hello to yourself.
Leon, これが異なる世界のあなたにして我の物語。私が人間としてでなく、魔女として生きる世界の物語。
私も自分の人生にもしも想像することはあります。しかし、あなたの話す物語は私の想像を超えすぎている。
Yeah.
それでももう一人のお前のたどった人生だ。
So, wait. Why we ha- Okay, I'm not going to question this for now. Meta World is weird as hell. Why Claire is suddenly here and not like on the stage with every like other person? Did you just like brought up like another fragment here, or like you traveling into the past or something? What?
だからって容易に受け入れられるものではありません。
Leon suddenly yelled and looked at the floor. Leon already knew. Because of the fragments provided by Berencastel, Leon knew. This was a different world, where the same person lived as the Golden Witch Beatrice. And in this world, eventually, on the day of the October 86 family conference, this person will be a ringleader of the terrible crime.
いくら異なる世界とはいえ、私が家族や親族を、使用人の人たちみんなを巻き込んで恐ろしい事件の首謀者になる。
Pretty much, and I'm still amazed how the hell and why.
それに私はどう向き合え
Maybe not how, but why.
黙って聞いて静かに理解しろ。
Okay, I will listen and try to understand.
別の人生では私が使用人をしていて、かと思えばいつの間にか魔女になっていて、そしてやがては恐ろしい殺人事件を何度も繰り返す。それをどう理解しろと言うんです。
ああ、そうだろうな。
Yeah, you need to, but you need to explain like what like triggered you basically. Like why Butler forgetting this promise made you insane. I have no other solution for you other than you are just being insane because of like believing too much in Butler and like being sick of love and everything. I don't know. You're crazy. You're crazy. What?
誰にも理解はできねえだろうよ。こいつももはや誰にも理解してもらえるとは思ってねえ。だからお前なんだ。だからベルンカステルはお前とこいつ出会うはずのない自分同士を。
Okay, this is just some Berencastel shenanigans, just like mixing multiple fragments to each other. Okay, makes sense. I guess it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense at the same time, if that makes sense. Yeah.
別に深い意味はないわ。単なる気まぐれよ。
誰にも理解できない動機だから、リオン。せめてお前だけは理解しろ。
Okay.
この物語の主役は俺じゃない。お前だ。俺はお前の理解を助けるための介助役にす。
ウィルは犯人の動機を理解したと言いましたね。
Yeah, so why you say that? Yeah, this is weird. Willard said that he understand, but then he says that only Leon can understand this. Why? Deep reason.
ああ。
それは私が家族を、親族を、みんなを殺すに足る納得できる動機なんですか？
Yeah, that's a good question. So, okay, he's just like not telling Leon. Okay.
さあな。
Who knows? Great.
それを考えるのは自分だ。俺が納得しても、お前が納得するわけじゃない。
Like, what's worth like murdering your whole freaking family? It's definitely not money. The money can be the trigger for the another culprit that is like about money, like one of the siblings. But why, Beato? Why?
お前の納得はお前がするんだ。
私には何が何だか本当にわからないんです。
Beato killed because she clearly had not enough love.
ベアトリーチェが起こしたといういくつものゲーム版という名の事件を見ました。そして今もう一人の私が語る異なる人生についても聞いています。でも全然それと事件がつながらない。理解ができない。
私もこの時やがてそのような恐ろしい事件を引き起こすことになるなど想像することもできませんでした。いえ、仮に想像し得たとしても。
Also, I don't remember if I talked in the previous episode actually about my thoughts about ending of episode 4. What was it? Because oh no, I don't think I've said it. Yeah, I wrote just some thoughts about ending of the episode 4 on Discord. But then I just got said that nope, you are definitely wrong. And basically I just forgot the whole meaning of episode 4. And it's not like anyone spoiled me or anything, it's just like you know, you reminded me of like some stuff that I forgot basically from my notes and everything, so yeah.
私にあのような事件を起こす力は
だろうな。お前の不幸は多分非分の謎を解いたことだろうな。
Okay. That's one of my theories down. I thought like Beato was the one who my theory up until now, like first that was like Kinzo epitaph, but then I had a theory that it's epitaph written by Beato. But he said that came when you solved the riddle. So that means that's actually Kinzo who made the epitaph, so I was wrong. Okay.
おじい様が出題したという隠し黄金の碑文ですか？
I was so sure that's not Kinzo.
事件ごとに異なる共犯者を得るシステム。導き出される推理は犯人が莫大な金を持っていたという可能性。
Obtain different accomplices each time the crime was committed. That makes sense according to, like, you know, in general question arcs, because it seems like in question arcs there's are like different people who are helping. It's like visible in like episode, I believe 2 or episode 3, when pretty much servants are like main like episode 2 is like servants are mainly suspected. In episode 4 it's no, episode 3 it's most likely Eva. Episode 1 might be Eva and Hideyoshi. Episode 4 actually episode 3 baby, no way. Okay, I'm not going. Yeah, let's just read. Gold possesses a vast amount of money. Okay, so basically bribing with money, right? So the culprit, aka Leon, aka Beato, found out the gold and was like, hey, the siblings, they need money. And I have crime to do. So I will give them money in exchange for their power. And actually, that could be the case. You remember, like, I said that Kyrie could be like a trigger for like some chain reaction for like gold and stuff because she wanted everything for Rudolph. What if like Beato tried to bribe actually Kyrie because she knew her personality or like she understood her and she knew that Kyrie will agree for money to do whatever because she will do whatever she can for Rudolph. That's like the easiest target for to like manipulate basically with gold. Oh, Eva is also very easy to manipulate it with gold because she's fixated on being the next head. That's why in episode 3 she's most likely the accomplice. Because she was like promised to get like gold location so she can be like next head or something. Oh. Okay.
すべてを黄金鏡に招き。
Oh, shit. I skipped.
動機だけでなく
Making all loves bear fruit. There was one other system. Okay.
そこまでをお察しでしたか？
それこそが第4のゲームの最後の謎の答えだ。お前の最大の不幸は非分を解き、本当の意味で黄金の魔女として復活し、その魔力を得てしまったことだ。
Why finding the gold was your misfortune? Didn't that mean that you can just be head of the Ushirimiya family if you find the gold?
今となってはあれはやはり不幸なことだ。
Why finding gold made you murder people? What? Why? Like, why?
わかりません。しかし1986年にバトラさんが帰ってくるという事実が変わらぬ限り、何かの悲劇は起こったでしょう。
As long as the father returns in 86. So my idea from previous episode and from Discord that whenever Butler will come back or not, it doesn't matter, everyone will die anyway, is wrong actually. So it really matters because Butler came back. So if he didn't came back in 86, then nothing would happen. Okay, why? Why Butler is so important in this? You wanted to be with Butler, so what's your problem? Butler came back, so just talk to him. Just like, if you want him to remember stuff, just go to him. Hey Butler, I'm shadowed from 6 years ago. Do you remember me? You wanted to like go out with me and like, you know, married and stuff when I like stopped being servant, so I decided to stop being servant. Can we go home now? Beato, you have just one job. You just should like talk to Butler. He came back 6 years later. What's your problem?
そうだな。
Explain.
バトラが帰ってくるのが1年早いか遅いかだったら事件は起こらなかったかもしれねえ。
Yeah. Why? What's the trigger on this year this particular year? No. Some small incident would probably have occurred. It would surely have been a mysterious, impossible incident which no one could understand. But even so, it would be insignificant compared to the Rekonjima serial murders. Okay?
バトラ君が1年早いか遅いかだったらとは。
運命とは本当に皮肉なものですね。
Okay.
私に魔女の人生を歩ませ、碑文を解くことで本当の魔女となり、そして6年を経て彼の帰りを知る。
Yeah?
それら全てが運命ならば、これは私にとって必然であり、逃れられなかった事件。
I don't get her motive. I don't get her motive. I just like my brain is devastated. Like I don't understand. My only she's just crazy. I know, it's not just she's crazy, probably. Because it seems like very important to her and stuff, but how does like Butler like finding the gold and Butler coming back 6 years ago triggering the freaking mass murder? What?
Butler は1980年。
Oh, by the way, did I told you? I mean, I know, I don't know. I don't remember if I said this in the previous episode or not, actually. I think I posted on Discord? I'm not sure. So I'll just like mention this. No one survived Rekejima, right? No one. Eva died after Rokkenjima, but still she didn't survive because she died after all later. But everyone, including Beato, so culprit died as well. Like just so you like, if you didn't like, you know, saw it. Yeah, everyone died. So culprit just murdered everyone and killed herself. In the meantime. Great! What? Why?
母アスムの死と父ルドルフの早すぎる再婚に憤慨して後ろ宮家を飛び出した。
Uh-huh.
そして6年間
That's what we know. He convinced his grandparents on his mother's side to help him and had his last name changed to his mother's maiden name. What? Then, when those grandparents passed away, he finally made up with Rudolph and returned to the Ushime family again and in 1986. So what was his name then? I mean, his last name during these 6 years? What was his last name? Tell me! Umineko, I know you are not throwing this random stuff randomly. I know it means something. It must mean something. There's no way that's random. Okay.
思いました。どうして6に今さら帰ってくるのかと。
Yeah?
そうだな、いっそ永遠に帰ってこない方がお前には良かったのかもしれない。
I mean, it makes sense because Butter coming back and not remembering that what he promised to Beato basically broke her heart and like made her like total mess. If he would never come back, she could just like forget about him and just like deal with it and just go on with her life. But him coming back and saying, "Hey, I have no idea who the hell are you?" That's like way worse. So I can understand, but still, like she went like total like psychopath after this. I swear.
もちろん苦しみは続いていたでしょう。
On the other hand, she's not acting like psychopath. Meta word Beatrice, when she's like speaking to Butter and stuff, she's not like crazy. I mean, she's crazy. She's acting like crazy, but deep down, when she's like really serious about like her feelings to Butler and stuff, she's like, you can see that she cares, and she's sad, and she have hope. So just talk to Butler.
しかし大量殺人という許されざる犯罪に手を染めずには済んだかもしれません。
バトラ君が後ろ宮家を去り、それがどんな動機になるというんですか？
Yeah.
逆だな。
It's him coming back created that.
逆？
バトラが去ったから事件が起こるんじゃない。
So it's because he came back. We just said that, Leon. Didn't you heard? If Butler didn't come back 6 years later, but sooner or later, nothing would happen. So it's not because he left. It's because he came back exactly 6 years later. But why this specific date?
バトラが帰ってきたから事件が起こるんだ。
Yeah. Like what's the problem?
考えれば考えるほどに後ろ宮パトラ、なんと憎らしい男か。
Okay.
何より憎らしいのは彼は自分のせいで事件が起こることに最後まで何の自覚もなかったこと。
Well, you told him that in episode 4.
最後には思い出した。ただし、
Yeah.
お前が諦めて消えたよりずっと後のことだかな。
それが本当なら私の心も。
私には未だにあなたたちが何の話をして
I have no idea as well. I'm with Leon on this.
ですが、逃げずに聞こうと思います。
Leon, are you like me? Because everyone in like fandom right now telling me that I don't have enough love. Leon, you don't have love as well? What's happening?
知ろうと思います。一体あなたに何があって事件を決意するというのですか？
Yeah.
そうだ。それが一番大事なんだ。 後ろ宮バトラが推理小説に対しホワイダニットを尊んだように、黄金の魔女の物語もゲームも謎もすべて
Yeah.
そこに秘められている。
I'm trying to figure this out. I make notes and stuff. But, I just cannot comprehend why, how like broken hearts like that can like create like mass murder. And the only like reason I have is just like she broke and she just like decided to kill everyone because of grief. Like that's like the only like reasonable way I can like explain this. She didn't do this because she loved Butler. It's like she did this because she loved Butler, but he did not. And ah.
では引き続き語りましょう。1980私が
Uh-huh.
決意する。
1980, okay. But we just talked about.
試される日。
But we just talked about that. We just had the 80s. 6 years before Butler. Yeah. But wait, but the previous episode was 80s, right? Maybe I was wrong.
バトラ様が
Oh, so Butler was...
席を出られた
Okay, so now she gets the news. Okay, so that was not 80, that was 1979, probably. And he promised, and then next year is 80, and now she get to know that he left. Okay.
旦那様とルドルフ様がそう
Hi, Mammon.
もうびっくり。
お前の人生にもそして家庭にも私は何も文句を言うつもりはない。しかし親父殿はカンカンだよ。感動ならまだしもこの方から愛想を尽かして席を出ていくなど聞いたこともない。
Okay.
誰に似たんだかバトラのやつめ妙に頑固でな。
バトラ君の気持ちがわからないのであれば父親としての資格を疑われるかと思いますよ。
よしたまえ。
Rudolph, you have not enough love.
キリエさんの子供をしっかり育てたいという責任をルドルフなりに示したということだろう。
それが来年だったなら何も言うことはありません。しかしどうして今年なのですか？桃開けないうちから。解任の時期を考えるとルドルフさんを見下さざるを得ません。
まあそういじめないでくれ。これが俺なりのけじめの取り方なんだ。
バトラ君が亡くなられたアスムさんに代わってあなたに抗議されている気持ち本当によくわかります。もしここにいたなら一緒に肩を抱いて泣いてあげたい気持ちですよ。
That's a few words were sharp. They pierced Rudolph mercilessly. Rudolph had no retort. His relationship with Kyrie had been improper, plain and simple. According to Rudolph, he had been close to Kyrie longer than Asumu. And after his marriage to Asumu, that relationship had not disappeared. I mean, that's right. Oh shit, we get actual backstory. With Butler being angry, holy.
このクソ親父。じゃあつまりあんたはずっと母さんを裏切ってたわけじゃねえかよ。
Well, pretty much.
そりゃ俺だってキリエ様知ってるさ。あんたのビジネスパートナーでいつも事業の相談に乗ってくれる頼れる友人だって。それが男女の仲だったなんて今さら言われたって知ったことかよ。母さんが死んだ後なら勝手さ。俺だってあんたの人生だ。好きにしろと言ってるさ。でもな、キリエさんの解任はいつだよ。まだ母さんは生きてるじゃないか。ああ、やっと分かった。
Damn.
なんで俺はあんたにこんなにも吐き気を感じるのかってな。あんた 母さんがここで死んでくれて嬉しかったの。
おお。
もし母さんが生きてたら、不倫のことや子供のことでどう隠すかで苦労が絶えなかったろうか。都合よく母さんが死んでくれたから、キリエさんと結婚して新しい子を俺の弟か妹になってよく言えたもんだぜ。
Holy crap, Butler.
母さんが天国で泣いてる。恥を知れ、恥を知れよ。俺は恥ずかしいぜ。あんたと同じ後宮の姓を名乗ることが恥ずかしくて仕方ねえ。生まれてくる子に罪はねえさ。両親が揃ってなきゃかわいそうだ。せいぜい新しい家族を育んで幸せに育ててやる。
Wow, Butler.
だがな、俺は許さねえか。
I can understand Butler here, but holy shit, this is so... Wow, he's so mad. But this is reasonable, actually. This is like within expectations from this situation.
もう憎むこともできる。だから俺が母さんに代わってあんたを憎む。全身全霊をかけてな。あばよ、クソ親父。
Damn.
もう十分だろう、夏日。ルドルフは決してバトラ君に愛情を失ったわけではない。長い時間をかけるだろうが、親子の絆を取り戻したいと願っている。
父親として当然です。赤の他人ならいざ知れず、自分の血を分けた子供ならばそれが当然の責務です。
いいさ、とことん俺を蔑んでくれ。反論はしねえ。それが俺のけじめのつけ方だ。
せめて生まれてくる子だけは幸せにしたまえ。
生まれてくる子もバトラも俺の子だ。
アスムさんが亡くなり、キリエさんと籍を入れられるのはバトラ君には苦々しいだろうが、生まれてくる子にとって最善だ。
Yeah, that's true.
私はお前を理解するよ。
Yeah, this is a very complicated situation.
亡くなって嬉しかっただろうとあなたをなじった気持ち。
It doesn't change the fact that Rudolph is cheating bastard. We can all agree to that, I think. But either way, what happens, that happens, and yeah, what we see here is just like very reasonable, like situation resolved basically. Butler being mad as hell, running away, Rudolph trying to keep going with his family and trying to get, like, you know, whatever is best for the new kid, and have hope to, like, figure stuff out with Butler. Yeah, Rudolph is still not happy about that, but well, it is what it is.
もうよせ、夏日。すでにルドルフはなじるべき人間から十分にそれを受けている。それより紅茶をもらえんかね。厨房の誰かに紅茶を頼んできてくれんかね。
わかりました。
Natsuhi took this as a signal to leave the room and did so. Once she left, Kraus relaxed slightly.
アスムさんは気の毒だったが、生まれてくる子を考えれば、これは偶然のタイミングだったかもしれんね。
Okay.
まるでアスムがそれを知って自分から舞台を降りたかのようだ。俺がアスムを殺したのか。
Oh, wow, Battlefield. Oh my god, Rudolph, don't cry. Ah. Best interest of the coming child, timing. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. The timing, like she's like about to be born probably. So yeah, like learning, like, yeah.
だとしたら俺はいつから殺してたんだろうな。
Well, since you married her, probably. From Kyrie perspective, Asumu took you away from Kyrie, and you were always with Kyrie before, so... Oh my god, this is such a, like, hard family here, oh my god.
アスムさんを大事に思う気持ちがまだあるなら、
Yeah.
何年かけてでもバトラ君と復縁したまえ。
ああ、わかってる。
そしてキリエさんと生まれてくる子にも等しい愛情を注ぎなさい。アスムさんの十字架を背負いながらね。
もし地獄にもリザーブってやつがあるんなら、特上の席を俺に一つ取っておいてほしいもんだぜ。
I wonder now, after this backstory, I wonder if, like, Rudolph may know about the mass murder on Rokkenjima, if he knows culprit. Because I think, like, Kirie may be involved in, like, the inheritance and the gold situation. I wonder if Rudolph is aware as well, and what's, like, more important, I think, if he minds dying, I wonder if he doesn't mind. I wonder if he's like basically... He basically doesn't care if he lives or not anymore. Back on Rokkenjima. That would make him very easily like manipulating, like very like piece that is like easy manipulated with. Just a random thought. The news that Butler had left the Ushime family swept across the family.
バトラさんもお気の毒に、いつかきっと仲直りをしてくれると信じていますけど。
And Kumasawa, you are always young. You never get older. Whenever I see you, you are the same.
親族の方々の都合だ。
Same for Genji.
使用人の知るところではない。それよりも、新しく白宮家に加わられるキリエ様のお顔を。
Okay.
それもそうですね。今年の親族会議にはいらっしゃるんですからね。
Okay. So they will first time Sekiria here. If the person new to the Ushimiya family would be coming to the conference, then what about the person who just left? Well, this person is not coming. Obviously.
ならバトラは来ないってことじゃない？
Yeah.
そう考えるのが妥当であろうな。
What with this voice? Okay, that was different.
賑やかな男が一人かけ、なんとも寂しいものよ。
Was that normal voice of Claire? Though most people felt that it was sad to see Butler leave the Shinomiya family and that he would be missed. They didn't think any more about it than that. However, what about Shannon? Wasn't Butler supposed to come for her on a white horse? Oh my god, this thing is still here. I swear. So I was right in episode 3 that this sentence is freaking important. I swear, this sentence since episode 3 just been like haunting my mind, and I was like, please be important, god damn it, please be important. It seems like it is important. Thank God. At first I was shocked, because I immediately thought that his departure from the family meant that he wouldn't be coming to this island anymore. And I do think that's understandable given how he must feel. I understand painfully well why he wanted to leave his family. But does that mean he won't come to Rokkenjima anymore? Yeah. He basically left his family and you. What on earth is going on? Will he really never return? Unable to ask him this directly, I was forced to spend each day contending with the growing sense of anxiety. Pata-san, I don't understand how you feel. What? You wouldn't leave this place behind forever just because you broke away from the Ushimiya family, would you? Tell me, it isn't true. I was so confused that the world seems to be spinning around me. I felt tightness in my chest, so I couldn't think at all. When I happened to touch my cheek, I was surprised to find it hot and wet. Yep, she's crying because Butler is not coming back, and she loved him. With a miserable expression on my face, I was crying.
Shannon.
Wait, is that Rain? Is that the new soundtrack? I don't think I heard that before. Or maybe I did, but I didn't like pay attention. From far away, I could hear someone calling to me, but it was a very strange sort of distance. Though it felt very far away, the voice also seems to be coming from right beside me. Yeah, you are going to Gollum mode again.
Shannon, そなたの胸中察するぞ。
Bato, don't bullshit us. We know you don't understand. You are all alone here and you don't know what love is. You didn't you need to I don't think you understand.
大丈夫よ。あくまでも親子喧嘩。そして噂話には尾ひれがつくものよ。
Okay, so she's trying to comforting herself that he will come back actually.
きっと大げさに伝わってるだけだわ。
そうとも。もう二度とバトラがこの島に来ないと決まったわけではない。気を強く持つのだ。
Where is this place? I seem to remember it somehow. It's like it reminds me of the scenery of the strange dream I once had. And then this must be another dream. I was there under an arbor in a golden rose garden, and two witches in white and red dresses were showing words of the encouragement upon me.
噂好きの若い使用人たちが話を好き勝手に膨らませているに違いないぞ。席を抜けたなどと大げさな。
Okay.
きっとただの親子喧嘩に違いないぞ。
ありがとう。
Yeah.
そうだといいのですが。
そうに決まってるわ。男の子だもの。父親と喧嘩の一つくらいするわ。
そうとも。すぐに頭を冷やして仲直りするに決まっているではないか。
Yeah, sure.
男の喧嘩なんて火付きは良くてもすぐ燃え尽きちゃうものよ。
それに比べ女の喧嘩は炎こそ上がらぬが、いつまでも火種が残るものよ。
Yeah, that's true as well.
男の喧嘩など激しくとも一時すがすがしいものよ。
I don't know, I don't know, is it just me or usually when girls starting to fight, it's they're so vicious, holy shit. Have you ever saw girls fighting? Holy fuck.
そうですね。バトラさんとルドルフ様、早く。
するとも。バトラはいつも言っていたであろうが、よく父親と喧嘩をすると。今回もそれらのうちの一つと変わらぬ。母親の死と父親の再婚で動揺したに過ぎぬわ。
祖父母の家へ行ってしまったそうだけど、どうせ2、3日も頭を冷やせば元の鞘に収まるわ。ほらあれよ、プチ家出ってやつね。
The two witches kept saying that the Butler fight hadn't been anything huge. If it was just a family quarrel, the rumors wouldn't have started in the first place. I just can't feel optimistic about this.
いずれにせよだ。これはバトラ親子の問題。放っておけば時間が解決してくれる。そなたが気に病んでも仕方がなきことよ。
今日バトラが来なかったからといってこれからも来ないと決めつけるのは早計だわ。今日はルドルフが一人でやってきただけの話。
So I was checking if the volume's fine. Hmm.
そうとも。 また次の親族会議では元気な姿を見せてくれるに決まって、おそらくはそのうちキリエとやらを連れてやってくるであろう。
Still, I don't get this why 6 years later is like the worst like timing. Why exactly 86?
その時にはふてくされながらも一緒に来てくれるに決まって。
そうですね。うん。きっとそうですよね。
Still having hope at this point. How nice would it be if they were right? In fact, if I could, I would like to flip through the calendar until autumn right now and check to see whenever he does come to the next conference. If he does, then all of my fears are groundless. It would mean the rumor mongering family members and servants just blew things out of proportion. If Battle were right here, I would like to question him right away. Hey, isn't that true that you will never come back to Rokkenjima again, right? If I could just hear him say, of course not, I could stop worrying about it. I don't know the phone number for Rudolf-sama's house, but I could probably look it up if I tried. However, as the servant of the family, I have no excuse for making the call. And anyway, I have no way of finding out the phone number of Butler's grandparents' house. All I can do is wait for Rudolf-sama's family to come visit and hope that my fears are groundless. However, will I be able to make it through the day feeling like this? No way. I doubt I will sleep a wink tonight. Just waiting around, feeling like this, when I don't know when my next chance will come. I can't do that. Will it be next month? Or the month after that? Extend this 2 years. In the worst case, I might have to wait until the next family conference or a few conferences later. And I have to wait that long, while holding back this suffocating feeling. I can't bear it.
ねえ、シャノン、唐突に尋ねるけれど、あなたがした1年後までの決意というのは、この島の使用人を辞めることを決めるだけの決意じゃないでしょう?
Okay, but about what as well? It was to make up my mind to start a new life. Oh yeah, okay, so quitting being a servant and just like starting a new life with Butler basically. Because quitting a servant is just one thing, but you need to like think about future basically after what you do after you stop being servant basically. Instead of remaining a servant by force of habit, I'm supposed to resolve to step into a new life and leave my old life as a servant behind.
そして、その決意の日に迎えに来ると、バトラも約束してくれたんじゃなかった？
Okay.
それは、はい。
わらわは言葉を選ばぬから言おう。それはつまり、バトラと共に
So you're telling me that she's not having resolve yet and she will accept that way Butler is not coming back this year? Because she still don't have like full resolve yet? Because she said that he will come back after you get the resolve, so...
そなたは決意の日にバトラが迎えに来てくれないかもしれないと恐れている。しかし決意の日はバトラが迎えに来てくれることだけを意味するのではないぞ。
Okay, one thing. I don't know still how the hell is that connected. Like, why would you murder everyone out of this? But it comes back to the ring scene with George again. Like I mentioned like many times before, it's like important. And how she asked about like what ring means and if you even need ring for a promise and stuff like that. Butler came back 6 years later, and exactly at the same year, she got her resolve to start a new life. The problem is she starts the new life with George. Because George gave her a ring and asked for her hand. But why is this like... Why the mix of these two are triggering like murdering? But why? What?
あなたがバトラーとこれからの人生を共に歩む決意を示す日でもあるのよ。
その決意はそなたが自らするものだ。バトラーがただ来てくれるだけで成し得るものではないぞ。
Okay.
シャノン、あなたにはもうこれからの人生を彼と歩む決意はあるの？それがまだないから次の親族会議の日に決心するなんて言ったんでしょ？
バトラと人生を共に歩むとは、そなたは真剣に考えたことはあるのか？
それは。
As long as I'm working as a servant on Rokujima, my opportunities for meeting him are limited. We're both underage, so it's too early to talk about marriage. However, if I quit working as a servant, I should have many more opportunities to meet him. Once I quit work here, I will return to the gospel house. I have my wages for serving the family, so I should have more than enough to make visits to Butler's house. Wait, George knows Shannon age. We're both underage. So she's like aware of like, you know, like you're underage and you cannot really get married. So it's about Butler and herself. But with like George, if you think about this, if she's like we made a theory about basically Shannon like having 19 years is like 19. We already like had these theories like a few times before. But this is basically telling us that, as we theorized, she's not 16 in the 86, because that would mean that she's still underage and she should not think about marriage. But she had like pretty awesome like talk about like being married to George and accepted the ring and like being ready to instantly start a new life with him. And George basically knows that. Otherwise he would not give her a ring and ask for her hand to like go away from Rokujima and just start a new life. So basically George knows her age. So George knew who Yasu is. So George is like involved with like culprit? Or maybe he's not aware. He might be not aware. But there's like... But yeah, George definitely knows about like true age of Shannon. Like everyone thinks that she's 16. And out of like siblings, cousins, only... It seems like only George and Jessica knows about Shannon's age. Seems like only these two knows the truth. That she's not 16. Okay, random like note / idea thought time. Yeah. Is it changing anything? I guess it does, because he's like lying basically and is like going with the lie. So he might be aware of like some stuff. Huh? But if he knows, then why would he help? It's like he don't have any motive really. Okay, maybe he don't know. Maybe he knows like part of the truth. Maybe he don't know she wants to murder everyone. Why Butler 6 years ago triggered that? What the fuck? I have no wages for serving the family, so I should have more than enough to make visits to Patterson's house. And when I graduate from school, I can rent an apartment near the Patterson house. Then, well, I can work while going to school. That life will be a lot more difficult than my vague conception of it. However, I will be able to see Butler-san much more often. If not every day, then every week. I won't be a servant anymore, so we'll finally be equals. I'll be allowed to call him whenever I want. And I'm already balancing school and work. Thanks to my experience here, I know more than enough to do simple housework.
楽しそうな人生ではないか。ささやかな住まいを借りて自分の城を築けたなら、ぜひバトラーを招待するがよい。
そうして新しい二人の時間、二人の世界が始まっていくのね。素敵じゃない。
Is Gab just like another personality of Beato? Now I'm like starting to think about Gab again. Is Gab just like another like personality of like Shannon? Are you not representing like anyone in the story outside of like another just Shannon imaginary like destroyed brain? Ah!
はい、ちょっと素敵ですよね。
It was the first time I had ever imagined the future clearly. I've been able to appreciate the feeling of my love for him and my honest desire to live my life with him. However, now that I have the clear picture of future I plan to choose, I finally understand. So, it's still, again, this tells me that she's just crazy. Desire to live my life with him. So basically, if he don't remembers you and he don't want to be with you, then no one will be with him. So we decided, hey, you know what? Butler don't want to be with me, so no one will be with Butler. So yeah, fuck everyone, including him and me because I grieve. Like what? How does that justify anything? I need to mentally commit myself to embarking on this future.
やがては結婚だって夢見ちゃってるわけでしょ?
Yeah.
ほうほう。結婚前提とは最近の小娘は進んでおるわ。
そこまで。
And she got proposed, but by George.
夢を否定しないで、未来を見据えぬ。目を閉じたままの第一歩に、なんの
惚れた男なら結婚しちゃったりしてと夢見ても何の罪もないぞ。
Also, yeah, also we can get Erika as the like marriage partner for Butler. Yeah, why not?
それが乙女の特
I
権である
guess.
わ。
My face had turned bright red. Like that would be a happy ending, right? Like Shannon just marrying George because and Erika married Butler. That's, yeah, happy end. No, okay. Before today, I had thought that considering marriage really was a bit premature, and I have been trying my best not to think about it. However, now that the witches had encouraged me to imagine it, that image was both exciting and fresh. I felt an indescribable feeling of refreshment and awakening, like the gentle breeze that washed over you when you go outside during a brief spot of sunshine on a rainy day. Certainly, I hadn't yet reached that level of resolve. I needed to create that resolve, By the time the family conference goes around, oh my god, I just thought about something. What if Lambda Delta is another personality of Shannon? What if like none of the witches exist and all of them are just like freaking Shannon? What the fuck? Like she's like, it's like, I don't know, like third time when we see about certainty in this episode. I need to create resolve. So she can create resolve by creating Lambda Delta, who would say, hey, Butler will come back to you for certain. And that will give her resolve that, yeah, I will keep holding my feelings and I will wait for him. Because he will come back. That's what Lambda said. Is that a thing? It's like Bern and Lambda like both like her like personalities. What? Okay, this is like extremely new idea. I never thought about like Lambda being part of Shannon. What the fuck? If I can do that, then sticking around as the servant on this island is no more than I deserve.
そしてそれは同時に試練でもあるの。
確
かにこれは試練であるな。
試練？どうしてですか？
愚か者め、バトラは次の親族会議に迎えに来ると。約束したではないか。
白馬にまたがって。
Oh my god, the white horse again.
はい。
そなたはバトラがもう来ないと思っている。
Also, Shannon, sorry, but unicorns don't exist. He cannot come on like white horse. He can come in like white plane instead and white boat.
つまりそれはバトラの約束を信じないということではないのか？
You have no trust in Butler promise. Yeah, and we learned in the episodes like 4 or 5, I think 5, that we should trust Beato, and that trust is essential, basically, for the story. Oh my, this is...
だから、
Pain.
これは試練なのよ。彼を信じて待つというあなたへの試練。
試練。
I never thought of it that way. Since he promised to come for me in a year, I must believe that he will come for me in a year. If I doubt that, I don't have the right to wait for him in the first place.
バトラが後ろ宮家を抜けたのだって、そなたとの未来を見据えてのことなのかもしれぬぞ。
Okay, that's a good, like, viewpoint. That's actually, okay, I see, Beato. I like this reasoning.
あら、どうして？
二人で暮らし、将来婚姻のちぎりを交わすことまで見通したなら、後ろ宮家の使用人であるシャノンと結ばれるには、後ろ宮の姓が邪魔をすることもあるかもしれない。
Makes sense.
ああ、なるほど。使用人の娘と結ばれるなんてギャンギャンって言われることを見越して、先に後ろ宮の姓を捨てたってわけ。
どうだ、シャノン。これならば全てに筋は通るというもの。バトラが後ろ宮の名を捨てたのは、そなたを考えてのことよ。ルドルフとの唐突な親子喧嘩は、それをもっともらしくする口実に違いあるも
He definitely forgot about you, by the way. Yeah.
素敵な推理だわ。さすがリーチェ。
But it's nice reasoning. I like it.
どうだ、シャノン。落ち込むには値しないではないか。それどころか、そなたと結ばれるために、バトラが先に決意を見せたようなものではないか。
A smile finally returned to my face. Of course, I hadn't taken the witches seriously and let myself be reassured. The opposite, in fact. It was just funny that they could think up such ridiculously convenient explanations for everything. However, They had made all of those ridiculous furies to cheer me up. The witches are right when they say that I must trust Butler-san, and that there's no point moping about just because I've heard a few rumors. By the date of the next family conference, I intended to have a firm resolve to live my life with him. And I believe that he will accept my feelings and come for me. The idea that Butler left the family so that he could be married to me someday is laughable, of course. But right now, I should try to feel confident enough to accept even crazy ideas like that. I like this. I really like the reasoning that Battle gave here. I appreciate that. I appreciate how she tried to help Shannon, basically. I really like it. This is so awesome.
ありがとうございます。なんだか少し気分が楽になりました。
Do you feel the same? Do you think like this is awesome scene? Let me know in the comments.
ならばよかった。そなたが悲しみで枕を濡らすのを見るのは耐えられんのでな。
私の夢の中にまでやってきて励ましてくれて本当に。
うん。もうじき朝になる。すべては夢。そなたは目覚めれば何も覚えてはいまい。
Also, by the way, Beato, I just remembered you said you will never like invite Shannon to your golden like promised land or like golden land here ever again, and yet we are here again. And Shannon in episode 4 said that she's been here only once, so that's a contradiction here between episode 4 and what you said in the previous episodes and stuff. Yeah, that's weird.
しかし、そなたの心に静寂は戻る。
はい、私は彼を信じて待つ。
Okay.
だから小さな噂話になんか耳を貸さないんです。
So she's been resolved to wait for him. So why the fuck? Him coming back 6 years later, made the murders, and coming back year later or year before would not cause that. Like what's the problem, Shannon?
そうだ。次の親族会議まで自分を磨きながら待つのだ。花嫁修行と思えば。
I'm losing my mind in this episode. Like episode 7 is just like it gives like a lot of like information out, gives a lot of like additional clues and a lot of like basically straightforward answers and confirmations for like Furies. But this thing is just like, what? This is amazing. Episode 7 is amazing. Why do it?
本当にありがとう。
リーチェ、もう朝になるわ。
そうか。それではさらばだ。そなたはわらわを覚えてはいまい。しかし、わらわはいつもそなたのそばにいて。
ありがとう。ありがとう。
Okay. And she's up.
次の親族会議など瞬く間よ。のんびりと待つがよい。必ず。バトラは約束を守るのだから。
Yeah, I smell a problem in this. One year later. Okay, so we're going into 1981. 5 years. Oh, we are having countdowns. We are going to see every single year in like short flash. And we have Kyrie for the first time. On Rokkenjima, welcome Kyrie. And I will see you in the next episode. What you're gonna say in your first visit on Rokkenjima. And yeah. Anyway, that was an amazing episode. I really like that. I still cannot like figure it out why would like this specific date triggered everything. How is George involved in this? How is Rink involved in this? Is this even involved? It's like Why year before would not happen? Why a year later would nothing happen? Why exactly 86? What happened with like Shannon Resolve? I don't get this. Like, she's just mad. Maybe I don't have enough love. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. I mean, don't spoiler me. No, don't spoiler me. Like, you're banned from spoilers. So yeah. Anyway. Thank you everyone for being with me for this episode. That was amazing. Let me know in the comments if you like that episode and leave up a like if you do so. Check my Discord if you want to talk more like live and stuff. You can also subscribe if you're not subscribed and become a member if you want to see these episodes earlier than everyone else and support me as well. So thank you everyone once again for this amazing episode. That was wholesome, and I'll see you in the next one. So once again, thanks, and for my Pocket Watch, it's going out.